Alex.
Shut
Okay.
up, Alexa. Now mine's just been set off shift.
Sorry.
Dusty,
glad-
did you want to come on this end? This is where we're going to be.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who has
Still just
Alexa.
studying my Kindle right now.
I've
Well, come on
got
over.
one right next to me, so I need to be careful what we say.
Yeah, so, okay. Before Dusty starts recording, don't record yet, Dusty. A few reminders. Events are officially now 100% family friendly, talk only, because
Alexa,
Dusty and
fire
anybody
alarm.
else who has the right to record it does not have to be in the recording channel to have it family friendly during events. And events do include Player of the Week over on Outcraft. So events and Player of the Week are now considered. So basically, I'm saying no cussing, no inappropriate jokes, no inappropriate innuendos, things like that. So
Right.
let's keep it, because we do have Outcrafters that are excited to become ACO members, and so they're starting to watch our videos. I've actually had a few of them tell me that they watched some of our events, and it's really exciting to hear that. But we have to make sure that we keep it clean for this. Like I said the other day, if it's a Tuesday and you guys are just playing, I don't care what you say as far as, as long as you're cussing appropriately, not cussing too much, and then also keeping it clean as far as no sexual talk, you're fine. But specifically for events, let's keep it even extra clean, okay? Anyone have questions about that? Now, if Dusty wanted to record on a Tuesday and it be clean, Dusty would go to the recording channel. We do have that channel for this purpose.
Can I just ask something about the signs on these? Shouldn't the Player of the Month sign be the one for the month they're Player of the Month from, not the next month afterwards?
You know what? It is backwards. We've just always done it that way. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to change it now. But it's for so they get to be Player of the Month for the entire month of August, but it's due to everything that they did in the month of July. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. It's a little bit feels backwards, but all right, guys. So Dusty, if you want to get started.
Backwards.
Oh, yes, welcome into my video, everybody.
Okay, guys. So this is our August Player of the Month meeting. And directly after this meeting, we do have the ACO Carnival, which a few players have put in a lot of time and work on, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And so let's just start this meeting off with the actual Player of the Month. And then we have a few things to talk about, and then after we talk about that, we'll head over to special events. So, all right. So this month, we almost had a three-way tie. It was actually pretty close, which is very exciting. That tells me that a few players actually really stood out this month. It came down to a tie, and then luckily we had one more vote come in last night, and that broke the tie.
Why do I think that was me? Because I voted today.
Actually, I did see yours, and it actually helped, but no.
Typical Ben.
So, okay, so here's the thing, guys. This particular player is a newer player. And this player has, when they first joined, they were pretty quiet, didn't talk much, participated in everything, but was pretty quiet. As I guess now close to 2 months has gone on, they're getting more comfortable, not just with the players, but also with the events and having ideas and jumping in. And that's something that we really look for. And it's someone that doesn't just want to be a player, but actually help and contribute. This player also happens to have a lot of tech knowledge, and
that's giving it away.
And has helped quite a bit with not just player problems as far as computers, but also helping our server owner actually get his computer back. And so, Alyssa, congratulations. You were voted by your peers as this month's Player of the Month.
Congrats.
Yeah.
She said tech knowledge. I thought she was talking about herself.
You know it's me.
Yeah.
So, Alyssa, let me change this sign out really quick. I'm going to have you stand by it, and then I will take your picture. And then after that, we'll continue the meeting. We'll fix all the other heads, and we'll do all that after.
Can I have more pizza? Woohoo. No more typing for a minute.
Take a bite really quick.
One. Well done, Alyssa. Sorry, I was too busy.
Thank you.
Eating.
Too interested in scoffing my face.
Alyssa, it's ERRANTPIXIE.
Right? If she's typed in chat, you can actually click the name.
Right. Yeah, I was just in the middle of the sign though. That was. Oh, that's interesting.
Is it centered?
Here you go. Go ahead and Alyssa, if you want to stand next to that. And
I'm going to stop.
look up just a little
but
bit.
I'm not.
There you go. Perfect. Okay. So, congratulations, Alyssa. I will pass along some of the notes that were said about you that were really positive and good. And it is good to see that you're jumping in. And, you know, some of us, it's easy to just talk, and others, it's not as easy. And Alyssa, over the last month, has really come out of her shell and gotten familiar and comfortable with you guys and has been a pretty
Sometimes
big...
on a personal level in your cases.
Yeah, actually, we met Alyssa. I forgot about that. Yeah, we actually met Alyssa.
Kind of
She's
a
a
big
real
thing.
person, guys. She's real. I can confirm.
I
I don't know about you, but
I thought
Alyssa's
she was the
definitely
Matrix.
real.
I mean, she
Thought
looks
was
a
in the
little
Matrix.
blocky to me, but okay.
She's not blocky in real life, I promise. She has a real face and everything.
She's
So
not
congratulations.
square.
We do appreciate everything you've done, and we appreciate everything that you've been giving to ACO. So thank you. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about last month. Recap. You guys, last month was huge for ACO. We had more events in 1 month than we have ever had in a single month. Just to go over a couple things, Dusty did his 4th of July fireworks. We had Christmas in July. That same day, you guys did an appreciation event for me. We celebrated Alyssa's birthday. We did the Halloween event. That was so much fun.
Slow down.
That was probably my favorite. Dusty, we did Dusty's birthday event. That was big. And then we started Hitman. On top of that, we also had our another project meeting, which we're going to have the next one next month. I mean, tomorrow. So you guys, we had a pretty crazy busy month. We don't typically do so many events in 1 month, but being it's summertime and we have a little bit more time on our hands, we decided to do that. So saying that, if you guys are you guys messing with the llama?
Oh, he's pushing the llama in here.
Let's leave it
Family
alone.
friendly.
Now I'm really tempted to use this potion.
So
Do it.
if you guys have, he's protected just like we
Ah.
are. So,
Okay.
so if you guys seeing all that, I want to bring up, if you guys have an event that you would like to host or you'd like help with, or maybe you have just an idea but you don't want to actually host it, speak up and say something, because this is well, the meeting time is great for you to share ideas. But we also have a channel for it. So if you think of an idea of like yesterday, Dusty came up with a PvP event with having lava in it. So if you guys have something to say or you have an idea, please suggest it, because we're always looking for events. Riley came up with the carnival and just decided to do it. Like, she just started building it. You guys are more than welcome to do that. If it's somebody's birthday and you want to do something even extra special, go for it. Set up an event. Let me know. I can put it into the actual event calendar on the line. Are you guys all using that, by the way? Is everyone starting to get familiar
No,
with
I've not. I didn't even know it existed, to be honest.
Yeah, so we have a legit calendar on our ACO website. It's, if you do otcraft.com/ACO events, you'll see it. It's pretty cool. It actually will give you a countdown as well. So that way, if you're not sure about what time something starts, it'll do that. It'll do a countdown for you. All right. I wanted to, let's see what else was on my list. See, this is why I told you everything.
PvP issues.
PvP issues. Okay. All right, guys, we can talk about PvP for just a minute. I want to clarify a few things. If you have a no PvP consent, that is solid until you hit someone or hurt someone. So if you say, so here's me and George, right? If I say, nope, no PvP, and then I go and I hit him with my sword, he has every right to turn around and hit me back with his sword. Now, if
does that mean he can then kill you?
No, here's where I'm going to get very specific, and I really need you guys to really understand what I'm saying. If I say, oh my gosh, George, I'm so sorry, I truly did not mean to hit you, and he says, nope, it's okay, and we both back away from each other, it's done. Now, if because he hit me back, I turn around and hit him again, we are officially in PvP. And he has the right to kill me, even though I say no PvP. You cannot, this has been coming up a lot lately, so I really want to clarify.
Well, Blue,
you cannot just kill somebody. You guys, we're not barbaric. You can't just go up and kill somebody. You need to make sure that person wants to PvP. Let's say Obby loves to PvP, and you know that you can PvP with Obby anytime you want to, right? But if I go up and just start killing him, he may have 50 levels. He might have been trying to save up his levels, so that he can enchant a bunch of things or do something. So we don't want to just engage in PvP for no reason. Wow, you actually had 7.
But well, Blue.
What?
Well explained.
What about like say if somebody had a bow in the inventory and with fire aspect and like is already shooting things and shot me with it for no
Well,
reason.
you need to be able to gauge for yourself if that was an accident. Now, if it's across the room and you can tell maybe they didn't mean to hit you, you can always ask, why did you hit me? Or please don't hit me, things like that. Now, if they come up as close as I am to you and I hold a bow to your face and I shoot you, it's very intentional, and yes, you may retaliate.
Like that, Ben.
That's kind of my point, is you guys can retaliate if it is clear that they are attacking you. Now, of course, during Hitman, it's a little bit different. We're not going... Abby, please don't. Let's truly try to have a no death in our meeting for once.
Okay,
He's
now I
doing
wanna
it to
try.
himself. It's fine.
I'm asking you not to, so please don't.
George, did you pick
We're
up any
trying to set
arrows?
examples that we don't have to have
I
death.
don't know. I'm not looking at the screen.
So, okay,
Yeah, I'll check.
so if it's clear, if
I
that
know he's
person
gonna
is
go at
literally
one.
hitting you
Yeah,
multiple
thank you.
times, it's very obvious they're trying to kill you, please retaliate, please kill them, go for it.
But
If it's
Blue
something
attack
where-
retaliate.
well,
if
Blue,
it's
say if it
something,
becomes
even
an
if they
issue.
say no, because it's not fair for someone to say no PvP as they're hitting you. So
Well, Blue.
if what,
Say if somebody does it all the time.
like Riley? Okay,
Yeah.
Yes,
so
like Riley.
okay, so if they're doing it all the time, then they're consenting to PvP. The minute you attack someone, you are officially consenting to PvP. Now, here, I want to address one more thing because this comes up a lot. Where did everybody go? Oh my god. Okay, thanks, Abby. You're really showing maturity there.
Oh,
Thanks.
bloody hell.
Okay, guys. So here's another thing that comes up. This is important stuff I'm trying to talk about.
Just leave
Because
it.
this keeps coming up over and over, and we need to make this clear. Now, APL likes to what he calls fist bump, right? So APL come up and fist bump you. They're hits. They're not killing you, but at the same time, if you are at half a heart, you will die. So the question now comes to is if you're not okay with PvP, but someone comes up and hits you, that does not give you permission to instantly kill them. If APL or Aquena or some of our other people that do like to come up and kind of whack people, you can tell them, please do not hit me, but you do not have the right to turn around and kill them. Not for a hit with the fist. Okay? Is that clear? Because this actually just happened recently. That does include animals. If you hit someone's animal, you do not have the right to turn around and kill them. Does anyone have questions on this specifically?
What if I hit you?
Well, what if someone attacks your animal with a sword or even
If
kills
someone
them?
kills your animal, you are welcome to turn around and kill them. That's a no-brainer. But I'm saying if somebody comes up and knocks you with their fist or knocks your animal or your dog or whatever with their fist, that doesn't give you the right to instantly kill them. That's when you say, please don't hit my animal, or please don't do that. I don't like fist bumps. Like, some people don't mind it and some people do. We have a few players that really truly do not like to get hit no matter what it is. You have to respect that. That's just us respecting each other's boundaries. Okay?
Yeah.
So is there any questions on that specifically? Because the only reason I keep bringing it up is it seems to keep being a problem.
Yeah, I don't know
Anyone have any
if
questions on that?
you. No.
Okay, moving
good.
on. 2 more things and then we're heading to the carnival. The Nether meeting part 2 is tomorrow, and do you guys all know exactly what you're supposed to be doing? Yes?
Making it up on the day.
What you need to
honest.
do is, yeah.
Like
so-
everyone does their homework. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I wanted to build something with Mod Killer, but he never got around to doing
Well,
that, so...
well, if you guys want to work together, great, but come with your own ideas. This is the important thing. We're going to
So
be
we work
working all
together
together anyway.
Yeah.
Once the plot's already claimed. You guys saw I claimed 9 plots. I can add every single player on ACO to it. We can all work together on this. We have the space, we have the area, everything's set and done. We're just now waiting on ideas. So come with your ideas tomorrow. Even if it's not, Dusty, even if you just go over to creative or you do it on your own server, whatever you want to do, come with an idea of how you guys would like to see our new Nether, because we need to have some concrete ideas before we actually start the mock-up build. 114. Okay, any other questions about, are you guys getting kicked left and right, or what's going on?
No,
I
think
just got
Barney's doing
kicked
her
a minute
skin.
ago.
Oh, okay.
I got kicked a minute ago.
Okay, I saw you go too.
Server's been having issues, I feel like, sort of.
Yeah, it feels like this morning it's been a little bit of a rough.
Yesterday
rough
was
one.
also
Oh,
having
cute,
issues with us
Riley.
too.
You look great. I love it. Okay,
I
so
feel like this whole week the server's been having issues.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
I
God,
haven't
that
noticed
was
it all
skinny.
week, but today I'm seeing it. So I got kicked twice from AC last night, so it could be something with the hosts. I'm not sure. All right. So another meeting tomorrow, 2
1.14.
p.m. We're doing it. No, I'm sorry, 3 p.m. We're doing it 1 hour before Player of the Week. And just like I said, come with your screenshots, come with your ideas. We're going to be taking the best parts of each person's idea and creating one nether hub. The only things we have very specific guidelines on is it needs to hold 100 portals, and we need some kind of common area in the middle. Those are the two things you need to be thinking of, okay?
And you wanted a design for the separate rooms as well, didn't you?
No, that we're just gonna literally
Okay.
put in. You guys are gonna be like
Freeball that.
like shoe boxes somewhere. Yeah,
Cool. Just
that we've
clarifying.
got that.
Coolio.
So.
I finished my pizza, just
Were
an
we gonna
FYI.
talk about 114?
Yep,
that.
that's next. Okay, last thing we're going to talk about is
Keyboard's all greasy, but
we are waiting on Autism Father to have his computer back. Ideally he would have had it back Friday. He didn't get it back. He should be getting it back anytime now. He's just waiting on them to call. As soon as he has it back, he's going to test out a few things, and then he will make us 1.14. We will
Could that
not have
possibly be
notice.
today?
You won't have notice. You might wake up in the morning and have it. You might wake up Monday morning and have it. I'm not sure. When AC updates, they will have like a 2-week notice, because those kiddos need notice. They need time to like prepare themselves, because not all of them do very well with spawn changes. For
Yeah.
us, because they're getting a new spawn, when there's updates, they're getting a brand new
but
spawn.
we've built ours. It's been at least a little bit more gradual
I
than
feel
theirs.
like me and Abby need to rotate on that iron farm, though.
What are you
Sure.
talking about?
No, it's I'll be posting chat times AFK at the
Oh,
iron
can we not talk about this stuff during our meeting right now?
One thing
Yeah.
at a time.
Let's just finish this meeting up. So here's what I need you guys. I need from you, and I'm asking this from you guys. Are you able to, when AC gets notice that they're going to update, AF is going to let me know. I will give you guys notice. On the day that AC updates to they are either going to update to 113 or they're going to go straight to 114. We don't know yet. But when they update, would you guys be willing to all play on AC that day and help some of these kiddos understand things like what conduits are, what water elevators are, what soul sand can do, magna blocks? They don't know much about 113, and some of them do have a hard time as it is with change, and this is a lot of change in one day. They're jumping up to brand new things that they've never seen on top of a brand new spawn. And the new spawn, I'll tell you guys, incorporates a lot of the 113 things.
Yes.
So you're saying basically all the new changes that we've been living with on ACO plus the changes coming in 114
Possibly.
will come to ACO.
They might possibly go straight to 114, but they don't even know what they've never seen dolphins before. They've never seen turtles. Like, this is all new stuff for them. And there's going to be a lot of kids that are just super excited and happy, and then there's going to be a lot that are very concerned because they don't understand how things work. And so the question is what I'm asking of you guys is, who would you guys be willing that day, if I give you plenty of notice, to be able to hop on and help them, like guide them? You know, if they're like, wait, what does this do? Or wait, I don't understand how this works. Or why are these bubbles pushing me out? You can explain. So it's kind of like, you know, being the big brother or the big sister. Like, are you guys open to helping me with that? Because I plan on spending that entire day there helping the kids.
If I have time.
I will, providing I can spend most of down there, providing it's a weekend, and if my name is able to be changed back by then.
Yeah, we'll try to work on both of those things for you. Unfortunately, I don't know about the name change, but we'll figure it out. You're actually a senior helper, so you'll probably be there anyway.
The problem is the name change will really.
Yeah,
cause a lot of
we'll see what AF can do about that. I mean, we're trying.
To give you an idea.
To be honest, I'm just giving up with Mojang. I'm not. I haven't heard back, and I don't expect.
You're just gonna have to wait the 30 days. There's no question on that. But at the same time, maybe we can figure out something for that day. So,
Just to give you an idea.
I mean, it wasn't I doubt it was Mojang's fault you got hacked.
It's not. It just happens. So, I'm sorry. APL's trying to say something. What, APL?
A new spawn alone can cost lot of meltdowns on the server, so an update with a new spawn is going to cause a lot of upset people, but really a
Yes.
lot. So it would be great if you guys could be on.
That's
It's just
that's
showing
why
a
I'm
bit of
asking him.
compassion, isn't it? That's
That's
all it is.
exactly why we've already had on EC. We've already had quite a few kids express concern already
Yeah.
about a new spawn and the anxiety that's tied with the new spawn. On top of, they might be 113, they might be 114. We don't know, but regardless, it's going to be a huge change for them.
The other day I saw a kid on chat say he was prepping for 113, putting all the stuff in a shulker box and all that.
Yeah, some of the kids are excited. Some of them have played on it on their own personal,
And some people are
single player.
scared. Some people are scared of putting everything in the under chest.
Yep, and there's other people like that. And there's some people that, like APL said, some just don't do good with change at all. It doesn't matter if it's just a new spawn, but not an actual game change. But, as far as going from 112 to 113. But some of them are really going to have a hard time because it's not just one major change, it's two. It's a great time to introduce a new spawn. And like I said, this new spawn is tied to 113 stuff. So when they're exploring the new spawn, if you guys are around that can say, hey, oh, that's a conduit. Let me explain how this works. You're going to be able
branch.
to actually see and breathe underwater. It'd be great to have
is that
you guys.
what it does?
Yeah, if you don't know 113, let me know. We'll give
I've-
you a crash course lesson.
I don't
course.
actually know what a conduit is.
1.13, the aquatic update.
Yeah.
Release.
So try to really quickly educate yourself. They're minimally a few weeks away because AF is going to give them at least like a 2-week notice. So for us though, ours will change literally overnight when we're ready. You'll just sign on and we're going to have a new spawn. And you guys are going to be fine. You've been
And you have to get a new client downloaded because
you guys have been ready for 114 this entire time. So for us, it's not a big change, but for them, it's going to be
Oh,
huge.
Blue.
would it be worth?
Will the server just shut down randomly?
Yeah,
and
you'll
we'll
see
see
us.
114.
Yep, you'll just see we're down. We'll put a message and announcement saying if he gets his computer back today, more than likely we will be 114 either at some point tomorrow or Sunday. He just has to run a few tests first.
Tomorrow is.
I'm sorry, Sunday or
Monday.
Yeah, most
Would
likely
it be
you'll
worth-
wake up and it'll be Monday morning.
Would it be worth Blue doing a quick update as we're at the end of the notes we've discussed? Maybe doing an update on Hitman.
Yeah, okay, so
progression of
that's that's kind of sort of the last thing is Hitman. We're down to 4 players.
Blue also
And-
have something.
Yeah, and actually this has been a pretty exciting Hitman as far as some of the battles have gone. One of the
Except for
best
me.
battles I've ever seen was Ragnar and Riley's. That was a 30-minute solid PvP that had
Oh my
they must
God.
have gone through like 2 stacks of apples and
Can I say something?
hang on a second. Riley, how many like potions did you personally go through? I mean, I think her personally went through 20 potions, maybe 2 stacks of apples, and Ragnar did the same. It was crazy. It was so fun. I know some of you that are in the game have yet to even get to battle. And unfortunately, that's how it works with Hitman. You don't always know when you play your
time
son.
zone.
By the way, really quick. Well, and we did match them up to time zone, but unfortunately, a few people dropped out, and that's
Yeah, but if
Oh.
people are asleep, that doesn't happen. That doesn't help.
yeah. Okay,
Just saying.
so Nixon. By the way, no Hitman during events. So
When does the event end?
the event will end when I say the event's over. So
Okay.
Oh, Blue, can I say
technically, in
something?
probably about 45 minutes. What's up?
I was thinking, since in 114 and 113, we can now
I'm
have
logging
like
up while I'm
we can
doing
now
this.
have the health thing under a bar with the scoreboard, like under our names, like how much health we have. I'm wondering if we could look into doing something like that.
And it's literally before you're like, we don't need any new plugins. It's not a plugin.
It's just 2 command
literally
blocks
2
in
command blocks.
vanilla.
Wait, what is it again? Say
Yeah.
this again.
Basically, like it's a health indicator that goes under your name. Whenever
This is something I don't want to. I want you to explain what you'd like, and then I don't want anyone to vote yet because like we literally have 9 of our most active players not on right now due
not
to
now.
being out of town. So, and because this is something that everyone may or may not have pretty strong feelings on, present it, and then we can at the next meeting vote on it.
Okay.
So, explain to everyone
Yeah.
what you want. Basically, you're going to be able to see the other person's health.
So whenever I look at a player in game, if I look at Blue's name, above her head and under her name tag, there would be a rather hurt thing with 20 hertz and it would say number 20, 19, 18.
Oh, so it's the player's health.
Yes, player health.
Ah.
Isn't that with comment block?
What's that?
It's just two command
It's
blocks.
the command blocks.
It's still vanilla, yeah. Well, I don't know. This is something, like I said, it came down. I talked to Autism Father about it already. We're okay. It has to be something that everybody really wants. If someone is like, no, I really do not want my health shown, that's up to that player. And with PvP, it gives an advantage, but it also gives a disadvantage. So, like I said, if Riley had known Ragnar was so close, she may not have stopped to have apples at one point, or she may not have stopped to do this. So I don't know. You guys, it's something, present it, and then everyone think about how they feel about it, and then we can talk about it at the next meeting.
Okay.
Do you guys have questions about that particular?
I have a quick side comment on that.
Okay, go
we
for it.
talked about earlier about the PvP thing and like how we do punchies, but if person's at low health and they don't want to be PvP'd,
Exactly. That's what I want this.
Now they can kind of see that, I guess.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was
would you
thinking
guys
about this.
really, before you jump over and see someone and knock them, are you really going to look at their health though? I mean,
Yeah, it would be right above the name tag. I wouldn't have to tab or anything.
right. But I just don't. I'm just as nice as that sounds that you guys would do that. I can still see that happening. Basically, is what I'm saying. Because you say, "Oh, I didn't know what was on my name tag." Well, I didn't see it. Sorry.
And I have a question about it. If you crouch, does it disappear? Because
yes,
for
it
games
will.
like Hitman, the name tag has to disappear. But if the parts stay,
yes,
then
it will.
that would be bad.
Since it's vanilla mechanics, it will disappear when you crouch.
These are things to sort of discuss when we actually have a decision on this, I think. Otherwise, it'll just slip from mind.
Yeah. Again, it's something I think everyone should just think about, not just kind of say right away, because this is a big deal in my opinion. And then, let's give those other players who are not able to be here a chance to vote on this as well, because this just happens to be a fluke meeting where I had 9 different people message me and let me know they could not be here. So due to different things, a lot of people are out of town. Iota's at a wedding. Just, for different reasons. So, all right. So you guys, that's kind of the end of the meeting, unless anyone had any questions. Maud didn't, or if you guys have farms, I know, Dusty, we wanted to talk for a second about farms. From here on out, if you want to make a community farm for the community, you need to bring it up in a meeting and see if the community wants that farm. In the past, we've just kind of, anybody that's made a community farm, we've just given them a portal for it. But sometimes those community farms are not really used, and people kind of question, wait, why is that a community farm? So if there's something I know that's come up is the Blaze Farm. People want a Blaze Farm. So Dusty and I believe Abby have both come across spawners, and it's something they've talked about, but I don't know if this is something you guys want to present or not.
Sure.
Okay, are you wanting to? Well, it's like this is a chance. Otherwise, it'll be a month.
I'll let
from now,
Abby say his piece first, then I'll say mine.
Okay.
So first off, basically blaze spawners for me are very important. First off, they're the only mob that gives double XP, or I think one of the only. There might be some.
I feel like guardians also are like that.
Okay. And also, blaze rods are really, really, really useful. Like, not just as a fuel source, they're also used for brewing, a lot of potions, stuff like that. And they also can just be used as regular everyday objects if you're really...
Hello?
So, yeah. But yeah, I really think that blaze farms would be useful, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I think Abby mentioned he found a dual spawner, and I mentioned I have a dual spawner as well. But mine isn't a farm yet, but I don't know about.
I haven't done anything with it. I just have the cords.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I want to bring.
All right. So, are you guys wanting a blaze farm? Basically, is what I'm asking. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
all right.
do.
So between Abby and Dusty, if you guys want to figure out which one of the spawners to use, or you guys can happily do that, I will make a portal for it. Just let me know. It will go in the community portals. Okay. By the way, guys, when 1.14 does update, we will take off the world guard for a period of time. I'll let you know what that period of time is. Anything that you want to add into our spawn that will represent 1.14, Rather it be we change out some blocks, rather it be we add in the campfires, regardless of what it is you guys want to do, let me know. Put it in the new spawn channel. We're still using that channel for this purpose. So here in a day or two, when we do have 114, we will open it up, but don't just start making changes. I know, Mod, you weren't here for the way this works but the way it works is we pretty much do everything as a community. So if you have an idea that, I'd like to build this, put it in the new spawn channel and we will all chip in like, yes, that's a great idea, or nope, that's not, I don't like it, or yes, but can we do it this way? And then we will have to agree on it. So don't just, once we do take the protection off, don't just start making changes unless it's a change that we as a community agreed on. Do you guys have any questions?
And no renovating spawn this time.
And yeah, no renovating spawn overnight. Yeah. Just because it's unprotected. Because we do have a pretty solid spawn. We don't have to technically change anything. But the idea was that was kind of the purpose the entire time, is to add in the 114 things. So if you guys have a suggestion, something cool you've seen on 114 or something you think would be a great addition, this is the time to go ahead and start putting that into the other chat. Oh, one last thing. I'm going to be making a channel here in a little bit called Player of the Month. It'll be POTW. This is going to be a locked channel. It will be a channel that will hold the polls, and it will also have a picture of the person that wins. The only person that will be able to post in this will be myself, Autism Father, and we are actually including George. George is officially our ACO note taker at the moment, and he will be taking all the meeting notes and posting that in there.
Wait,
so
can you repeat that?
What part?
The very first part of it before George.
Yeah, because I'm not important.
Okay.
Joking.
The player of okay, we're creating a Player of the Month channel. The channel will have the polls, since half of you seem to not be able to find the polls. And the polls, so that way to be real easy to get to. The only things that would be posted in that channel is Player of the Month poll, the picture of the person who won, and then also George's notes from the meeting. So those 3 things will be in the channel every month, and that's it. It will be a locked channel.
Okay.
But it's a great way for you guys to not, I keep getting, can you repost it? Can you repost it? Can you repost it? I'm like, okay. This is a great place. I don't have to repost it anymore. I'll put it in. We always typically post it 1 week before. I'll either usually post it the Sunday or Monday
is
before.
Is that where the votes are going to go, or is it just who's been Player of the Month?
It's only going to be, it'll be the poll, and then the only next thing in it will be the person who wins. So,
okay.
Yeah. Any questions on that?
So it's basically going to be where we'll go for the poll from.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be it should be always the last
hub of
post.
Information.
Yeah, so I'll post it 1 week prior, and then you have that week to go into that channel at any time. And I might give reminders, I might give a reminder saying, hey guys, don't forget to go to the Player of the Month channel and vote, things like that in Gen. But this way the actual poll doesn't keep getting lost. So, all right, any other questions? All right, so if you guys want to head over to the special events,